Hi jóvenes, so my name is Esmeralda. I'm currently a dental assistant, soon to be dental hygiene student. So today I wanted to make a day in the life of a dental assistant video. So today I'm going to bring you along on what it's like to be a dental assistant. I am starting this video a little bit late. It is halfway through the day. First half of the day I worked the front desk because our receptionist wasn't here today, so I did a lot of front desk work like putting in payments, scheduling patients and things like that. And second half of the day will just be me and the doctor. We'll only have one patient at the end of the day. It will be for a filling. So right now we all headed home. We're just gonna eat and relax, and then we'll come back. Alright you guys, so I just arrived at work. I'm gonna head in and start opening up so we can get ready for this last patient. So once I arrive to work, one of the first things I do is to unlock the door, and once I'm in, I'll go ahead and head over to the lockers to put away all of my stuff. Patient should be here in a couple minutes, so let me just get clocked in. After I finish clocking in, I'll head over to the front desk reception area to turn on all the lights. I'll unlock the door so that the patient can come in. The next thing I'll do is turn on the music. I'll head over to the back to turn on all the lights. I'll turn on the compressor, the fan for the compressor, and I'll also turn on the chair, and I'll get the TV ready for the patient. So for this last patient that we have, it's for filling. So I just wanted to show you how we set up for this. Now what I'm doing here is preparing the bird block. Now we're going to use those cotton forceps to pick up the little birds and put them into the bird block. These birds are super important. It's what the doctor is going to use to drill away the cavity and prepare the tooth for the filling. This cart here, this is our filling cart, and in here we have everything we need. We have extra flowable etchants, bite paper, cord packer, sealant. We have all the different shades for the composite. Here's where we keep the sleeves for the curing light. In this first drawer we have more sectional matrix bands. We have a bunch of micro tip brushes, the mylar strips. We have a whole bunch of stuff in there, and then down here is where we keep more of the flowable extra little guns for the composite, dipping dishes. We keep the discs here, more guns. And then down here we just have like extra wells and hemostats and whatever else we may need. And then up here on our tray we have the topical anesthetic gel, a Q-tip to use for that. We have our etchant flowable, viscostat just in case, sectional matrix band, here our mylar strip, and we have the short and long needles with lidocaine and carbocaine. We won't know what the doctor will need until she actually starts the treatment. We have our gun here already loaded with the composite. We also have the articulating forceps to put the bite paper. We have the syringe for the injection, floss so she can check at the end when she's done with the fillings to see if there's good contact. We also have micro tip brushes. We use one for the gluma and one for the bond. We have the well here to put the gluma and the bond. We have forceps in case we need to pick anything up from one of the drawers here in case we need more anesthetic. We also have the bib and the air water syringe, the saliva ejector, and the HVE. We have safety glasses for the patient, and we have the curing light. And up here we have a sectional matrix system and the forceps. If we go over to this side, on the tray here we have the slow speed handpiece and the high speed handpiece. We also have a basic kit that includes the air water syringe, mirror, explorer with a probe, and some forceps. And here we have our composite kit, extra cotton rolls and gauze just in case. So this is pretty much our setup for composites. this is pretty much what we do beforehand. So once the patient gets in here, everything's all set and ready. What I'm doing now is cleaning the room after the patient has left. But here I'm just cleaning everything up that cannot be thrown away. What can be thrown away is thrown away into the trash, and then everything else is being wiped down with disinfectant. Now I do like to clean everything that's on the counter first. That way everything is nice and disinfected and completely out of the room by the time I start cleaning the chairs. Now that the counter is completely disinfected and all of our supplies are put away, the first thing I start doing is removing all the suction tips and all the barriers on the chair. After that, I take the instruments to the ultrasonic and I start by flushing the lines. Now we do this in between patients, before and after patients as well. And I make sure to wipe everything down on the chair so everything is nice and disinfected for the next patient. Now that everything has been wiped out and disinfected, the next thing I start doing is to put on all the barriers. These barriers go on all the high touch surfaces. After I'm done placing all the barriers in the room, the next thing I'll do is head over to the ultrasonic to take the instruments out. Now the instruments have been in there for about 10 minutes. After that, they will go onto this drying mat so that I can get started in placing all the instruments into sterilization pouches. I do pat them dry a little bit. After I put all the instruments into the sterilization pouches, the next step is to put them into the autoclave. This is where they will be sterilized. One of the last things that I do at the end of the day is to clean my hands. It's super important to have my hands clean since I'm constantly touching things that have been in patients' mouths. Now that it's the end of the day, the next thing I want to do is to make sure that all the water bottles are off, the chairs are turned off, the lights are off, and we lock the door. Head over to the compressor to make sure that it's off. Then we turn off the fan for the compressor and the light. We turn off the music. And the last thing I do is clock out. We've wrapped up for today. We're officially done with today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me to work and getting to see what I do as a dental assistant. Hopefully you guys learned a little something today, and I hope that you have a better understanding as to what it's like to be a dental assistant. Please stay tuned for more videos. I will be making more day in the life videos. I will also be vlogging my journey through dental hygiene school. I'll be starting in a couple of months. So please stay tuned and thank you for watching.